The idea came from this place, actually. I spent here my childhood holidays, almost every one of them. When I was just a little girl, I used to climb all these trees and swim in this lake. And well, at a certain point, we've decided to do something with this place, to share it with other people. And that's how the idea of building a hotel came to us. Actually, the building that we're sitting in now is an old mansion, over 100 years old. But the history of this place dates back to 13th century. The mansion before here was wooden, but it was burnt during the wars between two clans of noblemen, and was rebuilt later in bricks. So this is actually the old manor house. That's why we also call this building the Old Manor. You can see the walls in the corridors, they're also original. We've managed to save them. We built some extra parts in which the swimming pool is and the restaurant is, so like the wings, and renovated the entire building. The two buildings next to us, so the new manor and the outbuilding, are built from scratch, so are the new buildings. This is a boutique hotel. We didn't want to make something huge, like a brand of hotels that you can find a million of similar ones in the world. This was to be a unique place, a place where you can feel the silence, when you can deeply relax and get some personalized feelings. So it is run by a family. It is owned by my parents. I am the general manager. So we try to keep this family spirit, this individual spirit. We try to approach our guests individually. The hotel is not very big. It only has 54 rooms, which allows us to add this personal touch to our service. The concept is something very dear to us and very important to us. It all started with this place, with this park, with this lake, the wild herbs that grow around here. So we've created a concept of a hotel that joins the nature with design and comfort of a 4-star establishment. So herbs is the main concept of the hotel. We grow our own herbs. Over 100 species of herbs can be found in the garden. We also use very old ones that grow wild. Normal people think it's weed, but actually it can be used in the kitchen, and our chef does it. And we also use them in the spa. So the concept of the spa is also based on organic herbs. We have French herbal organic cosmetics, but we also use herbs from our garden that we dry ourselves. We prepare them for example, a bath or a scrub. We make them from natural herbs from our garden. The main concept of the spa is herbs and nature. So all of the treatments are based on 100% organic cosmetics, which is very important for us. So even if someone comes with a very sensitive skin, it is impossible that he or she will get any allergic reaction. So this is one point. Ultimate relaxation is the other point. Our therapists undergo constant trainings. Every 3 months there is a training for our therapists to remember all the procedures. And this individual approach to the customer. So every customer is first of all asked about their preferences, about their expectations, and the care about the customer. When my spa manager asked me to test one of the new treatments, I was actually thrilled by the fact that I was so taken care of, that by the end of the treatment, the therapist turned on the water, made sure that it's the right temperature, and put on the slippers on my feet. So I felt really brilliant, and I think that's what it's all about, to add these little touches that make the difference. In the beginning, we didn't think it would become that popular for the families, but it did. So for our youngest guests, we have prepared a little kids corner. We can also arrange for some animation teams. During holidays, for example Easter or Christmas, we also prepare some special activities for children. Children of course love water, and they love our swimming pool as well as the beach in the summer. By the beach you can find little huts that are made for the children as well. It's a little playground of ours. But there are also some original activities connected to the whole idea and concept of the hotel. We try to teach children how to eat healthy, how to grow healthy things. So during holiday seasons, children can grow or plant their own herbs with our chef. And they put a little tag with their name on it, and they can revisit their plant and see how it grew, how it grows, how it goes. So this is both educational and I think something really nice. Of course, our business is not only based on families and individual customers, but also on business customers. Our main target are demanding business customers that want to make an event that differs from the others, that is not just a standard event, but they want beautiful nature around that allows them some silence and relaxation and focus, but also gives many possibilities for integration and outdoor activities. Well, I can't even count them. I mean, the sky is the limit over here. We have over 6 hectares of a park, a lake, actually 130 lakes here in the neighborhood, but also professional business meeting rooms, 3 of them, actually 4, one of them can be divided into 2 separate ones. We have quite a lot of returning guests. This is a big group because we're a bit hidden. We're further away from the city. We're not anywhere near the main road, so it takes time for people to get to know our place. But I'm very happy to say that once someone visits us, it's very often that they revisit. Like for example this Easter, we're out of places now already because everybody booked their Easter holidays almost a year in advance because they visited us last year and they said, okay, next year I want to visit as well, please book it for me right away. So this is very nice because this is something to do with this family atmosphere that I mentioned before. We like to talk to our guests, ask about their experience and treat them a little bit like our family, not only some anonymous people that visit the hotel. Of course, as every hotel, we do have to take into consideration the seasonality. Summer is lovely for individual customers that come here and can spend their time indoors, but also outdoors in the beautiful park or by the lake on the beach. In the summer, we have boats, little private swimming beaches, as we call them, with electric engine in which you can just sit back and relax and swim all around the lake. So the summer is mainly for individual customers. And in the winter season, as well as the autumn, it's mainly business. So the companies come, have conferences here. This is one thing. And another thing is our health products, because we focus not only on the nature, but also on the health. This is an innovation in our hotel. We've introduced the programs of diets, exercises, health products, as well as rehabilitation. So that's another thing that we do for this low season or winter, autumn season. You can come and regain your health. A lot of possibilities for sports here, outdoor activities from Nordic walking, bicycles, canoeing, horseback riding, fishing. That's also very interesting. The fish that we prepare in our restaurant, not all of them of course, but mainly many of them come from local lakes. And you can also fish here, so if we have some amateurs fishing, we have a special fishing boat to rent. Weddings are very popular here, but also romantic getaways, engagement parties or engagements themselves. We've got a few couples that got engaged in our hotel and then returned for the wedding, so that was really, really nice. You can have a private dining experience on a boat. We have a special boat on which you can have a private dinner in the middle of the lake. There's just you, a waiter, and the chef that cooks for you. So this is also a very nice experience for the couples. Almost every morning, now that the spring comes, it will be every morning. You can see our head chef, walking around the garden picking up his ingredients. Right now he's actually negotiating all the plants to plant this year to fit his menu. because he tries to take as many ingredients as possible from our own garden. So that's one thing. His kitchen is very modern, but it stays natural and true to the region and the nature around. Our wine room. Well, this is actually both a VIP conference room. So, for example, there's a meeting of the board, of the management board. They often rent this room because it gives a nice feeling. But also for the customers that want to make their private dinner there. We have a wide selection of wines from all around the world. We also have ecological wines and local beer, as well as typical Polish liquors, also made by a family-owned company. Our F&B manager is a perfect sommelier as well. She, as well as our waiters, can always advise on pairing wine with the dishes you choose, but also, if you prefer it, you can pair beer or liquor. The building process was not that easy because all of the park here is old and protected as a historical building. So we had to have approval of the officials for every change that we wanted to make. We wanted to keep this building alive. We didn't want to tear it down because it gives the soul to the hotel. But I must say that was most costly and costed the most effort as well to keep this building safe because it was old and historic. So in order to protect the foundations, to protect the old walls, we had to have special equipment, special specialists working on it. So that was one of the most difficult things. In the beginning, we were actually thinking of building a very small hotel with only 12 rooms and just this one building. But after a while, we thought about building a big restaurant, a swimming pool. We've decided that, 12 or 15 rooms would be way too little to use this terrain and all the facilities. That's when we decided to build the 2 extra buildings. All the buildings, which was very important to us, are connected underground. So no matter in which building your room is, you can always just walk in your slippers and the bathroom to the swimming pool. You don't have to go outside. Even if it's raining, you can move indoors all the time. The church isn't ours, but it was built by the same person that built this mansion. So it was, it used to belong to the owner of Chomieża Szlachecka, so the village that we are in. But of course now it belongs to the church. Nevertheless, we've decided not to put a fence around it, to keep it as an integral part of our park, which is beneficial for both parts because, well, the church says that the park belongs to them. We say that the church belongs to us, and we're all happy and cooperating. So this is also very beneficial when it comes to weddings. Well, our facility is one of the top choices for weddings in the region. Well, one of the reasons is that you can marry in the church and then walk slowly to the hotel to have a reception here. We are located in the center of Poland, in the area surrounded by nature. So on one hand we are secluded and quiet and not contaminated, but on the other hand we're very close to all the major cities. This is only less than 2 hours drive from Poznań, about 3 hours drive from the capital of Poland, so Warsaw, less than 1 hour drive from Bydgoszcz. So this is one of our advantages. Another is this personal approach that we try to keep. Another is kitchen. I think our kitchen is one of our greatest advantages. Our head chef is very devoted, comes up with new ideas every minute or so. Right now he tries to introduce his own bees here to make our own honey, as well as smoking our own ham or using the vegetables and fruits and herbs from the garden. We are also pretty consequent and we do everything to stay true. So right now I know it's fashionable for hotels to say that they use ecological products, they go bio, but we really keep our words. So every product that we say that is natural or comes from a local producer actually does come from a local producer or has been smoked in our smokehouse or has been produced by us manually. So we stay true to our customers and then our customers stay true to us. I love the nature, I love this park, I love the atmosphere, but I also really like and appreciate all the people that work here. Most of our employees are with us from the very beginning, so they actually helped us plant, for example, some of the plants in the garden. When the hotel was opening, we worked hand in hand, every single one of us, so that built a sort of community that stays, and that makes this place also special for me as a workplace. Our secret of success, I guess, staying true to your passion, giving this your entire heart, and making this hotel not as a business, but as a place, as a dream place for holidays I'd like to spend myself.